Hey friends, this is Mikey and JJ. Today, we have a very special day. Today, Mikey and I went to the forgotten house to check it out. The villagers said there was something very, very strange about it.
I still have no idea what they were talking about. There is literally nothing interesting here. That's the whole problem. What do we do next?
Look, was this land here before? It's a very strange hill. Let's have a look around it. Whoa, is there a weird red button here? What does it do?
JJ, look! These are real nuclear bomb charges. This bomb could really destroy our village.
Be very careful, Mikey. This is really very dangerous stuff. We have to be very careful not to accidentally activate it.
This is the first time I've seen something like this. I never even thought there would be a nuclear bomb in here. This is the forgotten house, isn't it? Look, maybe they're not active? You know, the button won't even press and stuff. I don't think it works here.
Mikey, what did you do? You set off a nuclear bomb. Run back to our village as fast as you can and tell all the villagers about it.
Oh no, what did I do? I just wanted to see if it worked or not. Now we need to run away from this big explosion immediately.
We have to hide underground from this explosion right now. Otherwise, it will completely destroy us and our village. Villagers, gather round. We must run to the bunker as quickly as possible. We have no other way. There's going to be a nuclear explosion.
Friends, let's all pack up and get out of here immediately. This really isn't a prank. It's about to blow up really, really bad.
The explosion from the nuclear bomb will be so strong that it could destroy literally everything. We need to go bunker underground to survive it. Because the longer and longer we delay, the bigger the explosion will be. We have to escape as soon as possible, even before the explosion.
We must conduct a rescue operation to the villagers. They don't want to go anywhere. That means our attempts are in vain. JJ, we have to escape without them. If they really think it's a prank, that's very, very bad.
Yeah, it's really bad. Let's go as fast as we can to our bunker. It's a good thing we built it a long time ago.
The only problem is that it's all empty inside. We'll have to build a house inside our new bunker. We must survive at all costs.
That's really true. We've made a very secure place that can withstand the blast of a nuclear bomb. But we must in turn build a house inside. Each of us will have a different room and style that we will build. Everyone decides exactly what to fill everything with. Afterwards, we'll go outside.
Yes, we will build our rooms, and after the explosion and a few hours, we will get out and find out what happened to the village. That would be right.
Friends, but before we go on, don't forget to subscribe to us and give us likes. Your support is very important to us.
The more likes you give, the more cool videos we'll have. And of course, your activity will help us survive a real nuclear explosion.
So, of course, we're going to start building our rooms. We have lots of ideas and ways to make it all happen. But everyone is doing their own thing.
We have to use our colors. I have some really great ideas of what I want to do with my room. It's going to be a cool space. Too bad the villagers didn't agree to come with us. We were really hoping they would listen to us and come down. We would have had room for all of them here when there are very high walls, and we could have made several floors for them. But they didn't believe us.
We just pranked them too often, that's why they didn't believe us. But it's playing tricks on them now. I really hope there's something left after this explosion.
A nuclear explosion, it's the biggest explosion in our whole world. There is nothing more destructive than it. I made a really big mistake to press that button. Because it was really, really bad.
It was the worst decision you ever made. Because you literally destroyed our entire village with one push. I really hope it wasn't to the end. Next time, think before you press something. Because it could be very, very bad. Terrible consequences. I don't want that.
I'm sorry, JJ. I won't do it again. If there is anything left of the village, I will definitely do my best to help and rebuild the village.
I hope so too. because we would really do our best to save everything. We just didn't have enough time and energy. We need to focus on the construction site.
I'm already doing everything at a fast pace because I realize I want to get out there. I feel like we might be able to save someone else. I'm going to have a lot of fun and goodies here in case the villagers do come into our bunker. That would be so cool.
I'm only making a room for myself. I think I'm getting pretty good at it.
I'm getting pretty good at it too. Our friends will really appreciate my interior design. It's really done in a nice style. It will be a place where we can have a good time, have fun, and do a lot of other things. It's really a very interesting place.
I really hope Mikey really creates something incredibly cool. We have a lot of time to build what we want. After all, while the nuclear blast is outside.
Too bad we don't have any costumes. It would really be a real pain to go outside if the nuke did go off. Every one of us will get hurt.
I can say one thing, since we are going to go outside, we should save as many villagers as possible. If we see anyone, we'll take them here right away. If we have to, we'll make the bunker even bigger. We'll build everything we need and even build a village inside this bunker.
It will be a very big project, but I'm all for it. We must do our best to finish the construction soon. Even though we have plenty of time to take our time, I want to know what's going on with our village. After all, we haven't had a nuclear explosion yet.
Yes, this is the first time we've experienced something like this. No matter how tough we are, it's really hard to survive. Because none of us have really experienced it. It can't even be described. It's more dangerous than any legendary monsters.
I hope they'll be destroyed too. I don't want to have to run around a destroyed village or anything. It would be horrible.
I hope so too. So, friends, we are really getting on with our construction. As you can see, I'm doing very, very well. As soon as Mikey finishes his construction, we're going to go see him right away. He's building something really interesting and mysterious there.
I really want to figure this out. As soon as possible to build everything and show you. I'm sure they'll love all of mine.
We can have another contest while we're in the bunker. Who will make the best interior inside the bunker? I think that's a good one.
Great idea. Whoever wins gets literally all the diamonds and can use their friend's room whenever they want.
Great bet! I'm sure our friends will like it a lot too. Because we're really gonna fight to the end. We rarely do that. But this is a special occasion.
Each of us is trying our best and will make the best interior we can. After all, we are two of the best builders in the whole village.
I hope this explosion only destroyed our village and not all the neighboring villages and of course the town. Because then, we'd be in big trouble.
Yes, if the explosion destroyed the town, they will make me a criminal and want to destroy me. I don't really want to fight against the police.
If that happens, I'll be for you, Mikey. No one will ever take you off my hands. We'll live in this bunker indefinitely.
Yeah, let's fortify the place. Cool guns. Lasers. Literally anything to protect this place. I like that plan.
Yeah, that's right. We could live here our whole lives. I'm doing the kitchen and hopefully that will really help us. I'll be able to make and cook delicious meals here. This is really important for us. We have to eat very well. The sooner we get it all done, the better it will be.
We have to think about every part of our interior to make it look really, really cool. We're doing the best we can.
Our friends will decide whose room is better or worse. We'll do it and they'll decide. But I think I have an incredibly unique room.
You? I've got 2 whole floors and a lot of stuff in here. It's really a very nice interior. For a big group. Even though there are 2 of us.
It really sounds very cool sounding. After all, if you really have an interior for everyone there, then we should all the more save all the villagers there. A lot of them might have basements left or they might have bunkers inside the house. Perhaps some of them have hidden themselves away after all?
That's something we'll definitely want to find out and scout out. I think it will take us a long time, but we have to do it.
I'm even going to have an incredibly cool refrigerator in here, where I will use and store food. That's really important in a bunker after a nuclear explosion.
Each of us is really taking all these consequences very seriously. We have to prepare for the worst. That's why I really like JJ's idea. We'll store all our food in there, and when we need it, we'll get it out. It's a really useful place.
Phew, that was really hard. But I think our rooms are much more spacious now. Now we can really show each other what we've done.
I just need a little more and I can finish it. I really took too much and I can tell I'm going to spend more time. But it's really worth it, because it's really cool what I've done.
We don't have much left to do. When we finish the interior, it's going to be very cool. We can continue to survive here.
If anything, we should put in a computer so you and I can play video games. And of course we can watch cartoons. That's the most important thing to have in our bunker. I want to watch cartoons every time and not be distracted.
The more time passes, the more everyone will forget that you pressed the button. If anyone even knows about it at all. I feel like everyone has forgotten.
You certainly can't forget something like that. There was a very loud and big explosion. We managed to survive it, JJ. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it clearly. Apparently our bunker is very deep underground. So the force of the explosion destroyed it. At least it's something nice.
It means it'll be the safest place to be. There might be some radiation. From it, we need to find suits as soon as possible. I don't want any trouble.
We'll definitely find them or make them. But that will be afterwards. Right now we have to focus on finishing our construction. That's really important. Because I don't want to waste any more time on it. Because the whole problem is that we have to have our place ready now.
It's really very important. Because the longer and more time we spend, the more efficient the construction will be. JJ, I guess you could say I'm almost done. It was indeed a very difficult challenge, but I did it. Already my room is ready.
Whoa, Mikey really didn't blow it. It's got 2 cool floors. On the first one we have a lounge area where everyone can have a cool time. On the second floor, he has a full floor for himself. There are lots of books, a workspace, a bed, and a closet with extra stuff.
I tried really hard to make the interior fit me. There's still room for 2 or 3 more floors. Let's go to your place now and see what you've done. Wow, this is a really nice and beautiful solution. You've got one whole room here that looks really cool. I like it. It looks really cool. It was a good decision to make a refrigerator. It's a really useful thing. We're going to use your room as our private room, and mine as a recreation area.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Now let's get out of the bunker as fast as we can and see what's outside, shall we?
Yes, let's go as fast as we can. After all, I really want to see what happened to the village. If it's bad, we're going back to the bunker.
I think it's incredibly awful out there. Everything will be ruined and destroyed. There's nothing we can do about it.
Maybe it's not as bad as you say. Let's find out about it.
Mikey, look at this. It's really happening. Literally everything here is ruined and unrecoverable. The nuclear explosion destroyed everything and forever.
It's just unbelievably horrible. Literally, the whole village has been destroyed and there's nothing left of it. How did this happen? JJ, look! There's a legendary monster out there. It's a real dragon. It's gonna be here and it's probably attacking us. We have to run away.
Oh, it really looks terrible. We have to defeat this monster so it can't hurt anyone. We need to engage in a search and rescue mission.
Hey, I don't want to fight against a dragon at all. Let's go around him and try to save someone at least. He just might attack at any moment.
We can't leave him behind. That dragon came from a nuclear explosion. Our job is to destroy it as quickly as possible and not let it escape. Are you with me, Mikey?
No way! I'm not going to fight against such a legendary dragon. I'd rather surrender and not act the way so many have acted. It's a very strong monster.
Friends, Mikey has escaped and is very scared of this dragon. My task will be to defeat it and destroy it. Then we can save the villagers. But to fight him, I will need a very strong weapon. We will use it to destroy this dragon once and for all. No one can stop me. I realize that I don't stand a chance alone, but at least I have to try. I need a real plasma cannon that will destroy this dragon once and for all. Friends, did you see the size of the explosion I just showed you? It's something unbelievably big. It just destroyed everything around it. Dragon, come here. Now I'll show you how to fight me. You'll be destroyed first and then I can save the whole village and all the villagers. It will be a really big victory if we destroy him once and for all. Take that! Yahoo! We did it, friends! We managed to defeat that dragon.